Yeah, the classic men are in the house, and it's Tuesday. It's 7 p.m. ish. You're expecting a female voice. It's not a female voice. This program is still keeping it real, but it's not the girls. It's the boys in the house. The classic men have gathered in the studio. You know how we do. We keep it real. We talk about issues that people would usually not really tell you their actual opinions, but we keep it real. And so you will soon hear what we have to talk about. We'll tell you what's bugging us today, what's eating us up today. You will find out our opinions on it. Just hold up. How are you?
Charlie, I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing?
Yeah. Then the console they play games with me, so they don't hear you.
The console doesn't know you?
Charlie, the console know they respect me.
Know you?
Hey!
Oh my G.
Charlie, how are you? How's the week been?
Oh, fine, thank you.
I'm expecting 2 more men to join you.
Yes.
They are not here.
Yes.
I hear one is on Zoom and one is on the way.
Okay.
So for now, it's just me and you.
Me and you, we the National Service for start before the big men come in. Sir. You understand? You understand?
This concert, you don't go stop. you know, from my hometown, serve this. Please, that might be inside joke. You know where I'm from.
Yeah.
It's fine. Let me introduce myself. My name is Man with the Mic.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here as guest host for Keeping It Real. And I have my one guest here.
JJ.
Me, if I introduce you, go talk something they know.
JJ.
Introduce yourself.
Hi, everybody. My name is Daniel, the MC for all your engagement ceremonies and everything. I'm here. And I'm also the only virgin guy on this panel. Every other is a Ghana card holder. Yo.
Yeah, and I think I have another guest on Zoom.
Okay.
Are you on, Franklin?
You don't have if you don't have an IT organ, everybody will see you. Everybody will see you too.
Oh yeah, he's there. Good.
Hey. Wow. Yeah.
Franklin, can you hear us? I think he can hear us, but we can't hear him.
Go on with the show.
Okay. Okay. So, Franklin, when they sort out the technical hitches, I'll come back to you. So, Daniel.
Yeah.
In the course of the week, I saw a video online where they asked somebody, what is your love language? Or say chi. Obi so say what is your love language?
Oh, my love language is gifts.
Gifts. And no now pay.
Yeah.
Just say get it to talk to your mama rough and here na afa.
Na me trim one.
Now what she say?
Me trim one for peche. I had to throw.
Okay. That will feed into our second story. Okay. But my first question to you.
Okay.
You say if you marry.
Oh, let's do the show.
Oh, again.
Let's do the show.
Oh, I say this.
No, there are people who have lined up to give.
It's okay.
Let me answer.
No, it's okay. I don't want you to answer. So, say you had that special someone, okay, a female.
Yeah.
And the person had to go for a breast cancer screening. You know we are in October. October is a month for breast cancer, right? So, if your special person had to go for breast cancer screening, who would you rather do the screening? A male doctor or a female doctor?
Oh. As an Ewe man who has gone to the university, I am so open-minded. I don't mind who would. I don't care who would do it, a man or a female, or this. I don't mind at all.
You don't mind?
Yes. Once my lady will be healthy, it's fine.
So
even the gynae, I don't mind.
So you don't mind whether it's a male gynae or a female gynae?
No.
Yeah, okay. It's just the person, the knowledge in the person's head that matters.
Because I believe that under the medical council umbrella. You see, these people, they have seen too many things. Tell my wife soon that they come to see that to make them anything. They will see it as one of the trophies on the market. So it's not any. You understand?
I hear.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Big boss.
Wisdom.
Please pull the mic closer to you. I'm told you have a very sexy voice. I want to hear it.
Oh, seriously?
Hey.
So, Danny the MC told you that?
Danny waka hon say be hey. Yeah, we can as I told we can say bubuja baby. Boss, how are you?
I'm very good.
How's your week been?
Okay, so today is Tuesday, right? I mean, we are managing.
We are managing. Okay.
How's yours been told?
But I have a major question for you.
Okay, what is it?
I saw under your name coordinator for KGB. Patrol the KGB. I know Polygonal boys. That be me, my people. We are not KGB for Russia.
I know, right?
Which one be your KGB?
Okay,
Please mention your name,
right,
and then tell us everything, and then can add the KGB and explain the KGB.
That's fine. So my name is Wisdom Senyo Betodeme.
Betodeme.
Yes, Betodeme. Exactly.
I'm getting the accent. Except Papa Ibege.
No.
Betodeme.
Yeah. So the KGB. Okay, I give the abbreviation like it's somehow long, so I was like, well, let me just make it KGB. The KGB is Keep Ghana Beautiful. LBG. So
that's nice.
It's an organization. Yeah.
Okay.
It's an NGO. Yeah. So yeah.
Cool.
So
KGB, Keep Ghana Beautiful.
Yeah.
Sounds so sweet.
I thought it was Polygonal boys.
No.
I'm a Polygonal boy, so I like to.
Yeah, keep Ghana Beautiful. Yeah.
Okay. And then it says what? FO for Legon Creative.
Yeah, finance officer for Legon Creative Athletics Club. Yeah, so
see, if you don't know something for high school,
of course.
I see FO. I'm like front office, fitness officer.
I know.
Son of finance.
At a point, you wanted to say it's FO.
that's all your wisdom. You wait to hear you for wisdom. People forgive me. I'm not trying to be ethnocentric. If wisdom.
Yes, boss.
Make her ask question. I beg you, marry.
I'm not married, please.
Ladies, please, are you watching? Please check the 3FM Facebook page.
Ladies, watch the Facebook
A
page.
fine boy.
This guy.
And he's not a short
tall.
man, he's tall. So, wisdom.
Yes, boss.
If your special someone, your partner, your wife, your girlfriend, had to go for a gynae or breast cancer screening, you know we are in October, breast cancer month. Who would you prefer to do the examination, a male or a female doctor?
Oh, but something like that. It can either be a male or a female. You understand? But personally, for me, I would like a male to handle her.
Yeah, you play with your wife too, so.
No. He's never going to do that. They are professionals. They never do that.
Okay.
Yes, I had an encounter before on things like that. So I mean, I know the reason why I'm talking like that.
Okay. So, listeners, it means that we have a very open-minded studio. They are not prejudiced by somebody being a male doctor or a female doctor examining their partners. I don't know about you women and what you prefer, but we the men, see, what matters is that we need you well and whole at home so you can perform all your duties, if you know what I mean. See, make our duties, Daniel is listening. Okay, so do we have Franklin on? Okay, we are still sorting out the technical issues. Okay, so guys, small matter day. I'll read out the story, and then we can talk about it because the first story ties into the second story.
Right.
Now, the question is, what does it mean when a man tells a woman, "I love you"? What do you mean when you tell a woman, "I love you"? Have you said "I love you" to any woman, Daniel?
I love you.
Yes. Melon.
Yes.
Medol.
Yeah.
Means sumobu.
Yeah.
Today my languages are coming out.
You see, when it comes to matters
Je
of love,
t'aime, je t'aime.
you are French too.
It's okay. You enjoy how?
When it comes to matters of love, it depends on the mood. It depends on the time. It depends on what I saw
Massa,
that moment.
Have you said "I love you" to anybody?
I should think so. But let me explain it.
What did you mean? Say mood, need time, need.
Of course, because if I have seen something that time and have gone to take something that does not resonate with my blood, so all my blood are gushing towards my cucumber area.
Hey.
So certainly I would say I love you. You understand?
No, it means your "I love you" is not a genuine "I love you." It's more of "I lust after you," because the blood is rushing towards your cucumber. You know how I'll come back to you. Wisdom.
Yeah.
Wisdom, have you said "I love you" to anybody before?
Sure, I've said it before.
What did you mean when you said I love you?
Personally, for me, right? You know, there are often times that you encounter friends, family relatives, and all that on the way, and then fine, you were able to open up and say you love such a
not
person.
that kind.
But yes, I understand. But you know, the word "I love you," no, it's a very big word.
Okay.
And it's not easy for it to just come out from your mouth. You get it? Yes. You know, there are times that you say it just as a man, you say it to a woman just to be able to find your way.
It is a means to an end.
A means to an end, exactly that. You get it? But there are times that when you say it, it means you mean your word. It means you are ready to roll with the person. You are ready to take on a journey.
To take a thing.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's listen to the story. Hello, this is from a woman.
Yes.
Hello, keeping it real. Guys, I'm nervously tuned in, eager to share my tale. This is my story. In college, I met a guy who showed me kindness. Keyword kindness. Which I misinterpreted as romantic interest. Though he never confessed his feelings, I assumed he liked me. This assumption lingered through university and even national service, despite me being the only one initiating conversations. After national service, I called him, expecting a familiar warmth. Instead, his fiancée answered, suggesting I needed psychiatric help. I was taken aback, feeling hurt and betrayed. It dawned on me that I'd been living in a fantasy. Oh, okay, Franklin is online. Yo, Franklin, what's up?
I'm here.
Good.
Yeah, I'm cool. How
So,
are you?
we are all good here. How has your week been?
It's been good.
Awesome. Franklin, I asked these guys a question. I want to throw it to you before I continue. Franklin, if your spouse had to go for breast cancer screening, we are in the month of October, it's breast cancer month. Who would you prefer to do the examination, a male or female doctor?
I would prefer a female doctor to do it. However, if there isn't any option, then why not?
But-
About
but-
my wife's health.
Why a female?
Well, it's good for me. I mean, of course, all of us men are jealous. We wouldn't want another man to touch our wives. Like when my wife was going to have a baby, I remember I specifically said I prefer a female doctor.
Hey,
You know, and luckily we got a female doctor, you know, to assist us. But when she was going to do, she was going to have the second baby, it was a CS. So that one was men and women, and you don't have an option.
you don't have a choice.
It's life and death. So you
Okay.
don't have a choice. So like I said,
So if you have a choice, it will be a woman.
choice,
But if
it should be women.
that's the only option you
Should be
get,
only
you take
women
the
that will
man.
touch my wife. Yes.
Okay, so the house is not that open-minded. Please, I retract my initial statement. So Franklin, we are going through our first story, and I'll restart so you can. Yeah. The question is, what does it mean when a man tells a woman "I love you"? Right. So this is a story from a woman. Hello, keeping it real, guys. I'm nervously tuned in, eager to share my tale. This is my story. In college, I met a guy who showed me kindness, which I misinterpreted as romantic interest. Though he never confessed his feelings, I assumed he liked me. This assumption lingered through university and even national service, despite me being the only one initiating conversations. After national service, I called him, expecting a familiar warmth. Instead, his fiancée answered, suggesting I needed psychiatric help. I was taken aback, feeling hurt and betrayed. It dawned on me that I'd been living in a fantasy. Because of that experience, I've become defensive about my emotions, unaware of the reality. This has affected my relationships. Now, even if a guy shows romantic interest, I ignore for fear of me misreading his true intentions. I am not sure when a man likes me or loves me, so I stay clear until I hear, "I love you." Then I give some attention. Am I wrong in taking this stance? I need your advice. How do I know a man only likes me but does not love me? What is the difference, really? This is from Samantha in Belgium.
Can't believe this. Can't believe I can take control of myself.
Hey! Me bang, bang, bang. Charlie.
And I said, me now, my own corner, me baby. And got Mr. Playboy, the still can't believe this.
heard Samantha's story. Is Samantha wrong?
Yeah.
Who will go
Yes.
first? Is Samantha wrong?
Yes, I think Samantha is wrong.
Oh, Franklin, why is Samantha wrong?
Well, Samantha is wrong because, you see, when a man shows you kindness, it doesn't really mean they love you in that sense, that, boyfriend, girlfriend, or sexual love, or whatever it's called. Because it could mean that they actually like you, they take you as a sister.
Okay,
they're being kind
so they
to
like you, they don't love you.
Well, they may love you as well, and that love is an agape love.
Okay.
A brother, sister.
The
love.
filial love or the agape love, not the eros love.
No.
Okay.
Not the one that arouses the cucumber. No.
Is Daniel's cucumber that gets?
Exactly. So this one, it's somebody who's been nice to you and kind to you. There's a way, if a man loves you in that manner, you are going to see it as a woman. You understand? And if you're not sure, then some questions will have to flow.
Okay.
To ask the man, who are you seeing? Are you dating somebody? Questions like that. With certain questions, you will get to understand that you are the one the man is looking out for.
If you go and
when the man is nice to you,
if you go and ask the man, Daniel, so what are we? What you hear is we are fellow Ghanaians.
I don't think you should ask the man that what are we. Yeah. But you should ask the man, you need to talk to the man and get to know what they like and what they don't like, what are the aspirations when it comes to relationship, and if they care about somebody, how will they show it? So then it helps you to see, because you hear from what they would say. So you know how what they say align to what you are seeing, the actions that you are getting from him. To know that no, he's being nice to me because he likes me. You understand?
Daniel.
And sometimes you need to make him a little bit jealous and see bring somebody in and see if he's going to be jealous.
Hey, it could backfire. Maybe I'm not pay. If the man is lacking vim, when he sees another person, Nakuma Betty, he will run away. Daniel.
So maybe as a woman, you need to find a way to speak to the man, not to let the man think that or know that you want to find out if he loves you, but you want to ask more about the man. Talk to the man, find out more about him. Through that, you will know whether he's showing interest in that way. But you see, when a man is showing interest in that way, you would see it.
Franklin,
when they will hold your hand, they'll do so many things.
And no, they can share that country. Daniel say, he walks around a lot of ladies and he holds hands and he holds their waist and they hug and he doesn't say anything. Or Daniel,
that is different. But when the man says that, let's meet up for a meal.
Please, I'm not.
When they're calling you late at night,
he still doesn't say anything, Franklin.
And you feel that it's making you feel some way. I think you should declare it to the man that, hey, what's up? Because the way we're going, it looks like, it looks like this, but I'm not sure it's this. So tell me something, because I don't want to, to misconstrue me, to misconstrue your actions, or you misconstrue my actions. So
okay, Franklin, let me find out what these men in the studio think. Daniel, what is your opinion? Is Samantha wrong in thinking that the guy liked her?
Yes.
Why?
It shows clearly that there has not been enough communication in a relationship.
They've known each other since college through university to national service. That's a minimum of what? 7 to 8 years.
Yes.
Almost a decade. They haven't communicated enough.
Yes. It means that we know each other. We are classmates. We go up and down. We go and come, but we've not asked ourselves or communicated that aside school, can we veer into something different? Can our hearts work together? Can our hearts join the academic ladder? Or it's just the brains that we are bringing to school and carrying our body? So they have to know. They've not asked that. If they ask that, they will know. And about what Franklin said, one of the things he said is that the fact that I missed that point. Anyway, so they have to ask questions. They have to chat more. They have to talk more. Talk about everything. Don't limit anything. If not, you'll be presuming that something is this or that. Meanwhile, some people have different motives for coming to school.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Do you share the same opinion?
I share the same opinion, but I have something to say.
Okay.
You know, the only mistake that Samantha did was assuming. The assumption was
See,
just
the assuming, no. If you look at the spelling of the word assume, it says that when you assume, you make an ass of you and me.
yeah.
And that's I guess that's what Samantha's problem is. But please continue.
Yeah, but that was very wrong. You know, you can't always assume with certain things. You know, you've been through college with this person throughout college, right? You're supposed to, probe, ask questions to how this friendship is taking the two of you to.
Okay.
You don't
See,
just keep on.
I hear all of you.
Accepting all the kindness from.
Wait,
this
I hear
gentleman.
all of you. But how does a girl ask those questions without looking desperate, needy, trying to put themselves on a platter for the guy?
So it is good
Because
that we
when
should
you
look-
go
we should
asking,
look needy, right?
when you go, when you go asking some of those questions, and the guy is an Adrian guy,
Yeah.
he'll lead you on and do more things to you, and walk away and tell you. And I said, when I'll say, when I don't buy.
I get where you're coming from.
I get where you're coming from.
Franklin said that's to a weak woman, right?
A weak woman, a woman who doesn't know who they are, their strengths and their weaknesses. Because if you're a woman, you need to know when to hold it and be in control and facilitate the whole process. Or else, when men take control, they just sleep with you and leave you.
But you see,
So-
Franklin, if the woman went asking the kind of questions we want her to ask, okay, try and find out if the guy actually likes her, if the guy loves her in that way, in the relationship kind of way, okay, and then he leads her on a little, gives the impression without admitting or saying anything, right? He'll lead her on a little, and then more things will happen.
But
No.
women-
That's what I was trying to say. When you're going to speak to this man, whoever, about your relationship, you don't let them feel like you want to know if they want you or if they love you.
Okay.
You need to have that conversation with this person and just get to know what their actions mean. But you don't let them feel like you are head over heels in love with them.
Okay.
Because the fact that you want to find out if that's what they mean doesn't mean you also have that same feeling for that man.
Okay.
Do you understand? So you want to be clear about their intentions, but not necessarily say that, hey, do you love me? Hey, the way you are going around me is as if you want me. No. You want to ask them questions. So what do you look for in a woman? You know, how do you like your woman? What do you think about relationship? Things like that. So you are hearing, you are listening to
Okay.
this man.
But
From their utterances, you'll be able to put one and one together.
I know when you assume, you make an ass of me, but let's make a few assumptions. Say this guy, his taste, he likes a full-bodied woman, he likes a tall woman, he likes a smart woman, he likes a caring woman, and all those things. And those are all things Samantha has. But that's not the person he wants. When you start asking,
Exactly.
what do you look for in a woman? What do you like in a woman? And she's saying all these things. And the guy is, oh yeah, this, I like this. And she takes, yes, take. Check marks need now or who. But she's not the person, right?
Yeah.
After listening to him say all these things, her assumption again is that, oh, I check all the boxes. He likes me. He may not like her. He may not love her in that way.
Yes.
Daniel.
But that would be a fickle-minded woman.
Franklin, sorry, let's take
That
Daniel.
would be
Let's take Daniel's. Yeah.
So when it happens like that, sometimes in relationship, like you said, they will take all that, but that is not the person. Because in your search for a life partner, you will find the qualities trapped in the wrong body.
You just might, yes.
Yes, qualities trapped in the wrong body. That is why you realize that somebody wants pencil, but sees that a water reservoir is always acting the qualities that.
Stop that. The woman go beat you.
No, sorry.
What do you mean water reservoir?
No, I mean like a medium-sized person. Sorry, a medium. Respectfully, my queens. Respectfully, my queens. A medium-sized person is taking them through that stuff. We must also encourage our ladies to step up the game.
Okay.
We have used culture and other things to limit them and put them at the back seat. Like they are in a church that when you make a mistake, you are treated on a bench where you other people on the plastic chairs because they are down. But meanwhile, those people there are sinners, just that they have not been caught.
Pacho, where you are taking the matter right
No, I'm
now?
not mentioning any of this thing.
I haven't said you have mentioned any name, but
Yes.
bring it back to the matter.
Yes. So I'm pleading that what will make this thing work out so that women don't assume is that they should step up their game, they should talk to their people, and then they should not be afraid. Because you see, whether you like it or not, there are two answers to something. There is yes and there is no.
It's a positive
yes is an answer. No
is also an answer. Even wait is an answer.
Wait is an answer. So that we can get it.
What do you say? We are more or less wrapping up for this, so we can go to the next one.
Exactly. Okay. So I think Samantha, like I said in the beginning, Samantha should have just gone ahead to just pro. Find out from the gentleman. You should be able to communicate when you are in such relationships.
Okay.
You are in college with the person has been so kind to you throughout the period. Why should you feel relaxed and feel like because of the kindness, you are assuming that the person somehow loves you? No, you shouldn't. You should be able to ask questions along the way. I mean, with this, our friendship, I mean, what is it? What are we into? You should be able to find out things like that. Because the moment you assume, you are channeling yourself into a wrong path, which may lead you into a place that you may not like.
Okay.
Emotionally, you may be,
it will damage you.
It will damage you.
You end up as damaged goods.
That's it. So always you have to make sure that you probe. Try to find some few questions from the gentleman, as in the reason why he's been so attached to you.
Okay.
And being so friendly with you. The reason why he always want to constantly go out with you and out. Things like that.
Okay. So this will segue into our second issue. Do men and women love the same way?
How old are you? 32. You think the way a man loves a woman is the same way a woman?
The reason why I'm asking if men and women love the same way, I came across this video, I think 2 days ago, and they asked some guy how men and women love, and I liked his answer. I want us to talk about it. That's why. So please play the video. Let's listen to the.
How old are you? 32. You think the way a man loves a woman is the same way a woman loves a man?
It's a little bit different. I think women are a little bit more emotional than men, but once a man loves you, the man loves you.
How does a man show a woman that he loves her?
Every man is different, but in my opinion, a man has a role and a woman has a role. So there's chairs and couple. So a woman, in order to respect the man, she has to understand that the man has to have conquest. The man has to chase something. He wants to become someone, and you have to let him chase. H stands for hierarchy. Every man wants to provide and protect the family. That's what he wants to do. It's in his blood. A stands for authority. You got to give the man the title to lead, because a man wants to lead. I stands for insight. A man wants to teach and teach his family. R stands for relationship. A man wants to be best friends with a woman. And S, sexuality. A man needs sex. 100% needs it. So that's what a woman should be doing for her man. And a man is to understand that it's couple. So C stands for connecting, right? And getting close to them. O stands for openness. You need to be open with them. U stands for understanding. You need to understand them by shutting up and not talking. Just listen. They don't want solutions. They just want you to listen. P stands for peacemaking. Just say I'm sorry. They want you to say I'm sorry as much as possible. L stands for loyalty. You make them feel that they're the only ones out there and they're number one in your life. And E stands for esteem, to build their esteem.
Okay. Did you guys get all that?
Yeah.
It was pretty quick, I agree, but so I wrote it down.
Yeah, that's it.
He says men and women love differently, slightly different ways. Men need chairs and women need couple. What is chairs? Chairs is conquest, hierarchy, authority, insight, relationship, and sexuality. That's what men need from women. The men need to feel that they have conquered, they have chased, and they have achieved. And then the hierarchy, they need to know that they are there, or got pata in the situation. And they need to have authority. Some will call it respect, but they want you to listen to what they have to say on a matter. And then men want insight. They want to be able to impart knowledge, teach their partner something. And then they want the relationship. They want that relationship, And then, for me, that's the most important, sexuality. They want to be able to have sex with their partner. That's for men. Do you think that's, frankly, do you think that's generally true? Like what he's saying?
That is generally true.
That's true.
Really?
That is generally true. I agree. I totally agree with him.
Do the women know that? Especially the
conquest.
conquest.
Don't really know that. You know, a lot of women don't really know that. And neither do some men even understand who they are. So, I was just saying to Mami that this topic is a serious topic that
it needs a full discussion on its own.
It must be taught as a module at university.
Under which course?
And
we have somebody from University of Ghana. Maybe they can make it a course.
Who's from University of Ghana?
Hey, sorry, my mistake. Forgive. I've just given somebody a title he doesn't have. Sorry, Daniel. What do you say? Do you agree with him?
Yes, with all that he's said, the truth of the matter is that when both men and women know their roles, in as much as you are looking for love, especially when you pass 35, and out of frustration, you get closer to
You're
God
picking somebody.
in your religion or something because you
Out
think
of
that it
frustration.
is God who will bring the person your way. Meanwhile, you have overlooked all the people through your class, through your daily walk, through your meeting at the Bree Mountains, walking to the up and down, all those keep fit things, corporate stuff, organization
Daniel.
stuff. But you have
Daniel,
closed
I
your
know
eyes.
yeah.
You see, you have done all these things, but you have closed your eyes. Some people too, even in the office, apart from being focused on where they are,
Work.
they don't do anything. Nothing. So when it happens like that, you are dating your job. Please calm down. The job is not for you. When you die today, they'll replace you. So that they can open their eyes to other
you see,
angles and other places.
The modern,
and find people.
the modern career woman, Wisdom, tell me if I'm lying. The modern career woman sees issues like hierarchy, authority, insight as a no-no. Why is he coming to tell me what to do? Is he the only one who knows something that he has to teach? They don't understand.
They are all not like that. Sometimes they carry us like that because, or maybe the one you dated carried you like that because you may have. Some of them, and when they go for it, they how do you call it? They blow their horns too much. So they'll pick you.
There's those who brag.
Yes,
They're
brag.
a different ballgame.
Yes. So they pick you from that aspect.
Okay.
If you say you are a boss, now she feels that no, maybe when you pick it from that
No,
aspect.
you see, the thing is,
Yeah.
this guy is saying that men want to feel given that authority. They want to want the women to respect the hierarchy.
Yeah.
Okay. The men want to teach. They want to impart. Right.
They want to issue a command.
Yes, but the women, not all of them.
Yeah.
Some of the modern women do not see that as being misogynistic. They think, why should he be the one telling us what to do? Why should he be the one teaching me?
It may depend on how you are telling her what to do.
Franklin, what do you want
let's
to
hear
say?
you. I think your data
I
will finish,
wanted
so
to
let's
say
hear
that
you.
the hierarchy we are talking about is leadership and management.
Yes.
And being a man and looking for that authority doesn't mean that you should be a narcissist or tell the woman what
Most
to
deaf.
do. Actually, it's a teamwork. You sit together, you are the leader, you lead, you initiate conversations, you start things, you plan things, you help to do things. The woman is your helper. So you are not there being the hierarchy, being the top, being the authority, authoritating people around. That's not what it means.
Okay. Thank you.
So
Wisdom.
we're getting it wrong. And most of our African, some of our African men have, well, I won't say African men, but some men have got it also wrong.
Okay.
So they tell the woman, call me my lord. But you should do
Mirror,
that will make the woman call you my lord.
So you shouldn't have to tell her to call you my lord. When you do what you have to do, she will call you my
Your
lord.
actions that will make the woman call you me bro when you are BBD.
Yes, it your rera and your friend in mirror.
That's right.
Wisdom.
So it is your actions. You have to show maturity as the man, as the father, as the top. When you are showing that maturity, doesn't mean you are commanding people to do things and you ask questions. How do you think we should do this? How do you think we should do that? Involving your wife, involving the family. That shows your leadership.
Okay, thank you.
Just like the same leadership we show.
Thank you, Franklin. Now, Wisdom, I'm coming to you on this one. The sexual bit. Franklin, what's the A? Actually, this question, it probably should have gone to Franklin. He's a married man. So the sexuality bit, the sexual bit, at least per the stories I hear, most women before they marry seem overly sexual until they marry. Then swati. Then when they have a child, then they're boo-boo. Why? Like
bro.
how? I see it, bro. How important is that for all three of you?
When
Really?
the children come in,
Yeah.
you know, I always tell my friends who are not married that marriage is not about sex. In the beginning, when you are dating, when you marry fresh and there are no children, you be doing and having fun. But when the children come in, you've got another person who is your
It
whole-
doesn't mean my feeling has gone away, Franklin.
No, it's not gone away. So the woman will need to balance, and you need to support the woman to be able to balance how to manage, the responsibility of the child, because the children normally gear towards their mothers. So the mothers seem to be involved. They are working mothers. They are looking after the home, and they are looking after the child. So it's a lot. So if you don't support, and they are tired.
Let's look at the women's side. Right? Do you have something to add?
I just want to add to what.
Okay,
what
go ahead.
Said. Yeah.
Quickly.
So one thing for men love sex.
Hey,
men love sex.
And we hear
but one thing I always tell people is, at the stage that you guys are dating, right? You don't get yourself so much involved in sex, because when it happens like that, when you get married, you don't get to enjoy much like that, especially when the kids begin to come in.
The thing is, when you marry, it reduces, so you might as well have all of it before, so that when it reduces, you have exhausted your distance already. Okay, so let's switch to the other side. The guy said what women need is couple, the spelling of couple.
Yeah.
C is connecting. I don't doubt that one.
Sure.
Then openness. I don't doubt that one. Understanding. I don't doubt that. The one that's a problem, peacemaking. He said, look, apologize, say sorry even when you haven't done anything. Why?
Yes.
Wisdom, why?
I think a lot of women love that. They always want you to be able to listen to them.
Listen, we will listen.
So somehow, even when there's a problem, and you notice that the fault is coming from you, the man, because you are the head, and sometimes you're able to contain any other thing, right? Just tell them you're sorry, and then you just move on. Simple like that.
What if the fault is not from you?
Sure, there are times that the fault will not be from you, but our women, sometimes when you go ahead to I don't know how to put it, like go ahead to have long discussion with them, argue with them on a particular issue, right? It takes on to another thing. So to avoid things like that, as the man of the house, you can just, I'm sorry, and then you just move on. Simple like an ABCD.
Danny, I can foresee that you don't agree.
When it comes to apologizing, it has to be both ways.
Exactly.
However, we have allowed them to do that because we presume that women are natural radio stations from Adam.
What?
So in order not to have the whole day...
The women go beat you. What do you mean natural radio station?
Oh, like women are natural extroverts, like more extroverts than the men.
Okay.
So in order to have peace in the home, and the Bible says a soft answer bringeth tempest down. Once they start, I am sorry, then it comes out. If not, that day you unless you have a Bluetooth headphone, they hold you on your head.
No, you see, my and I'm coming to you, Franklin. My point is not that men shouldn't say sorry. That's really not my point.
But when you can see obviously
sometimes okay, the issue at hand. Let's say your woman likes phone calls, and then you've gone to work. You were busy at work. You are not able to call the whole day. You call in the evening. Okay. Look, sweetie, I'm sorry. I was busy. I'm sorry. Forget. Case closed. No problem. Now, if she didn't call you, right? She was expecting you to call the whole day. You haven't called. Yeah. What's stopping her from calling you? And if she didn't call, why can't she also say, look, I'm sorry, I should have called you, but I couldn't call you? Franklin, is that wrong?
Because she's the woman.
Auntie.
A woman needs to be crowd.
A woman needs to be crowd. Not two ways.
They always want to pamper.
Can I come in? There are things
go on.
that a woman will do that you must demand an apology from her if you want to carry on with her. But all these petty things that you didn't call me and all these things, no. Just say sorry and move on. Or sometimes it's a smile. Sometimes it's a hug. You make the woman the queen of your house. Being a queen of your house is that she makes decisions a lot, like the color of the curtain and what to put here, what to put there, so that you are not in control too much. She's in control. That one, you don't have a problem.
That one will be problem.
Want tea bread, what is it?
I said that one is not a problem. She can make all the decisions she wants. My thing there is, when you do the I'm sorry, even when you are not wrong, are you not creating a wrong precedent?
That's what I'm saying. That so it depends on what exactly the woman would have done. If they've done something wrong, for me, there's a way you speak to the woman.
They will guilt trip you.
If you're in a relationship and you have this play fight, where you can insult each other in the form of a play. It is not good at all because it breeds disrespect. When you are able to manage the relationship such that you do not play fight, play insult, play cut your eyes and things at the woman, they don't do that back at you. So when they've done something wrong, you don't give them audience. You take your time, you speak to them when they are calm, and speak calmly and say, oh, I wasn't particularly happy about this thing. Immediately they will tell you sorry because you were very calm about it.
I see,
The way
even when
sometimes they are sorry is that they are cooking for you or they are giving you something. And you need to be careful to understand what their story means because sometimes story is not all the time SORRY.
Okay.
Sometimes
It may be something else.
for you at the door. When
It may
you
be-
open the door,
It may be go to the bathroom and come and sleep butt naked. That may be the story. Okay.
you know, so you need to be aware of some of these, what do you call it, unspoken words, actions. Because women use a lot of actions to say sorry.
Okay, let's go to the
And
next.
sometimes they find it hard to open their mouth and say because it's a bit like a woman's ego is different from a man's ego.
Okay.
You know, and women.
Let's go to the next word. Loyalty, right?
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I'm not promoting promiscuity or polygamy or anything. He said women want loyalty. They want to know that they are the one. They are that one. That's
They are number
Oga
one.
pata pata at the top.
Yes.
But some schools of thought say that men have the capacity to have several orgasms. Is that true or false?
That's true.
To have multiple orgasms, as in to have to feel in love with more than one woman.
Oh, of course.
How? She wants to be that one. She doesn't want to be one off.
Yes, so if she wants to be that one, make sure she doesn't see the others. They don't meet each other.
Simple like that. Simple.
They don't meet each other.
Hey!
They don't meet each other. So you talk to this
Thank
person.
you.
Yes, sir. You talk to this person. You have a yam phone at the office. All the chats are there. Where you stay in your house, you have your touch phone. It goes with
Your
you
smartphone.
everywhere. Your smartphone. It goes with you everywhere to the house, everywhere. But all the men should be at the
phone
office.
say seminar.
Because you see, once they see it, women are not worried until they see it. And then
But you see, the
painful
problem
part-
there is that
Yeah.
the Oga Madam at home sees the smartphone,
Yes.
knows only the smartphone.
Yes.
Eh.
Yeah.
The other person who knows they are not the person, but they are trying to be
Yeah.
whatever. They know that their young phone stays in the office and never comes home. But they want to talk to you whilst you are home.
No. That is why
Where's the
when
body lie?
when you start from day one, from the moment I meet you, I put down the rules. You have seen a ring on my hand. You know I'm married. I will tell you that I have an original person. But we can only talk in the day. From 12 to 3, we are done. When I close and I go, this phone, don't call me. So you don't even know that the phone is at the office or is at work.
Exactly.
Because you don't call me.
Stop. What exactly?
And
No.
you see, most men love their wives.
Yes.
Most men love
Yes.
their wives.
Yes. And for the women listening now, anytime your husband hides the side chicks, it's because of peace of mind. They want to protect their marriage.
Hey, DJ Phil is sitting here. He's not talking to a mic, but he's saying, of course. Wisdom, what do you say?
I will go with what Danny is saying.
Good.
Hey.
Yes. I'll go with what Danny is
Hey.
saying. 100%. Yes.
So-
One
Because-
thing about men is we will say we love this person, this our wife, but then there's a way that we can still go ahead to show your loyalty to others.
Yes.
But one thing is before they do that, just like he said, they schedule all the other ones as in the
Timetable, Abel.
timetable, as in the time that they're supposed to call or
Right.
the time
Okay.
that they can be able to reach out to them. So in the beginning, just set out the ground rules. The moment you set out the rules
Rules of engagement.
they are able to follow.
Yeah.
It's simple like that.
Yeah.
And that's what all the men do.
As we are here, nobody can visit me like without notice.
Sure.
Oh, you'll be surprised.
It's a surprise. She's trying to surprise
You
you.
surprise yourself because I open the dogs, they're always there. You will go
Phil,
home.
who go house?
You will go home. You will go
What be
home.
there? You know, day, no.
You will go home.
No, you see,
will go home.
because it's a surprise. When she called, she's like, "Yo, baby, how are you? Where are you? Are you home?"
The men who showed
And you already said, "Oh yeah, I'm." You may not even be in the house, but you're in the area. You're like, "Oh yeah, I'm at home," knowing very well that she's not coming there. Then she said, I'm at the gate, or I was coming to surprise you.
No. But from the day you took her number, how did she get to know your house? Then you have to come to the Academy of Timetable and Running Shifts. The double track system, the free SHS system, the It Is Possible system,
The 24-hour economy system.
Come and learn. How did your side chick know your house?
Hey.
What kind of benevolent man is that?
Please, my mom is asking.
When you do that, you are digging your early grave. You know that you've heard of Daddy's Cube?
I heard that thing. Please explain it.
Daddy's Cube is the fact that
Papa
the fact that the wife has seen something, and because the man didn't play his cards well, so the woman went to blend a bottle.
Hey.
Blended it, one of these white bottles, and put it down somewhere in the kitchen. One day the daughter was sweeping and said, "What is this?" He says, "That is daddy's salt." And when they put it inside to perforate your intestines in 6 months, you will drink all the G's and all the medicines.
Still, you go.
So to save yourself as a man, so you don't die early, just leave it, because the beautiful ones are not yet born. It is bad to die now. It is bad. And all the people pretending, including pastors, all the people pretending. We say we are doing marriage under the ordinance, but we have 16 girlfriends on our phones.
Hey.
So please.
Do you have evidence?
Oh, but you see, as we are walking,
That is right.
once you are driving in town and you are not impotent, every 400 kilometers you will see your taste.
400 kilometers there, wow.
Are you?
More like 400 meters.
Yes, 400 meters, maybe 400 meters. You will see your taste, even 100 meters.
Okay, people. This has been Keeping It Real. We have 3 minutes to go. I'm going to give these 3 gentlemen 1 minute each to wrap up. Let's start from Franklin. Franklin.
So I would say that it's been an interesting topic, and I feel this is something that should be addressed all over the place. Everybody is different, so I can't say what. But for me, what works for me is that I try to keep away from trouble, because many women will not help. Like what Danny has said, they'll grind the bottle for you. So look after yourself and live long, men.
Look after yourself. Danny?
I think what Councillor Franklin has said is in order. Because if you have more, you want to waste a lot of resources and all that. However, sometimes, if you have enough funds, it is just good to ease your stress and ease your pressure, just to have fun. So it's not as if, and it's not every time you meet them that it is, sometimes it has to be just normal chats and 1 or 2 pics and videos here and there. That's it. That's something that you can view once and it's gone. So it's okay. Yeah.
View once, Abim.
View once.
Wisdom.
Yeah. So what I would say is, as a man, consider yourself always going out with just one woman.
Hey.
If you are married to that woman, just stay with that person and build a life with that person. Don't go ahead spreading your resources to other ladies out there because you have the cash. Just continue to stay with one woman, build up your family till eternity.
Okay.
Please, are you sure it's not because you're on radio?
Daddy, what are you talking about?
Hey.
One man, one woman. Simple like that.
Okay. Factory.
So, guys, listeners, this has been Keeping It Real. I'm trying to access some comments we have on Facebook. Okay. So I'm rounding up, but I want to read the comments first.
Sure.
Nana Kwesi says, how do you know someone likes you? How they treat you, how they talk to you, the priority they place on you in their life. Most importantly, their time. And time will tell, because it's the judge for true intentions to manifest. This is addressing Samantha's story. Holistically, Nana Kwesi says, holistically, isn't all mentioned by the guy basic necessity for every human? I struggle to comprehend this is gender specific, really. And that's talking about the things that the video addressed. And then, okay, Nana Kwesi again says, first, there's no one cut rule to suggest exactly what it means when a man says, I love you. It is said for various reasons, depending on who's speaking and the circumstance. That's like Daniel's statement, please. Right. I love you, so I love you. The circumstances and who's speaking shouldn't matter. If you love somebody, you love somebody. The reason can be the same regardless of gender. Well, so those are the comments we got, I think, on Facebook. But yeah, once again, this was, last one. As for the lady, validate your assumptions for clarity so you don't misinterpret what's transpiring between two people or in an environment. I think that's also for Samantha's hearing. We are done. The news is coming up next. We have already stolen 1 minute of their time, so we are out of the studio. Until the next time the gentlemen gather for Keeping It Real, we are the classic men.
I still can't believe this. Can't believe I can't take control of myself, baby.
This is 3FM 9.